This is Alex the Rebel, and we off script. What is up? This is off script with your boy Alex the Rebel, and as always, cut right to it. So today is a very special episode because, believe it or not, and I know there's gonna be people that don't believe me. I was actually requested to talk about this, which is pretty amazing. I mean, this is crazy. One of the listeners of Rebel Insane podcast actually suggested this, and he asked me to rank Coldplay albums. I mean, how amazing is this? So I had to do a little research. I had to do some soul searching. It was a little hard, it took me some time. Yeah, not really. I already had this. I already had it internally, like what I thought my ranking was. But here we go. And I'm gonna give you a few highlights of the albums that I really like and the vibes, and then you guys could go ahead and listen to it and say, Alex, you're right. So here we go. Number 10, Music of the Spheres. Came out in 2021. Okay, so this is, you know, the ninth album, so it's pretty late out there. And by this time, you already know what to expect. Poppy stuff. There's more guest appearances. So they're not gonna be exactly my favorite type, but I do enjoy all the albums. Like you could play this album in the background for me, and I'm still it's gonna be cool. Like I'm not gonna be like turn that off. I'm not gonna do that with any Coldplay album, but this is not quite the one that I'm like I gotta play this album and listen to it again and again and again, like I do with other albums. So I'll talk about two songs on this one. The first one I want to talk about is called "Let Somebody Go," and this one has Selena Gomez in it. And what's cool about this song, I just the vibes. That's pretty much it. I really like the vibes. I like the melancholiness of Coldplay. Like I love when he leans into that. That's like my favorite types of songs of theirs. And yeah, so I mean, it's a good vibe song. I like it. It's cool. Check it out. The second and the most important song in this album, and one of the most important songs of their whole discography, is incredible that this song came out in this album and not, man, I don't know, like one of the earlier ones. So this song I've showed to people that like stopped listening to Coldplay recent stuff because they just really like the older stuff, and I get it. But everybody I've shown this to that like Coldplay, just their older stuff, not new stuff, love this song, and it's called Color Artura. Color Artura. I don't know how to say it in English. I'm sorry. Color Artura. I'm not gonna do it. So this song is a journey. It's an adventure. It's 10 minutes long, and Chris Martin like shines in this song. Like they do like different variations in the song. Like they do transitions, like whimsical. There's a whimsical part in it. There's the airy feely like cinematic. If you're watching a movie, right? Like it's taking you through a journey. And this is what this song does. This song is incredible, and you need to listen to it now. Pause this video if you never heard it and listen to it and then come back. All right. So that's number 10. Number 9, we got A Head Full of Dreams, 2015. This is their seventh album. Okay. Again, this is the pop era. So we got Him for a Weekend, which has Beyonce. I'm not a huge fan of Beyonce, but this song it hits. It's good. It's vibey. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a good time. You're gonna like it. Listen to it, chill, and again, it was a huge hit for them. But again, it's on the popular side. I had to like already expect it every time a Coldplay album comes out. Now I expect the poppiness. I expect guest appearances, which I'm not a huge fan of, but this is where we're at. And the second song, Melancholy Feeling, love it, Everglow. Great song. Listen to it. And again, the whole album is fine. It has some good songs and stuff, but again, I'm not going in back to back. This is why it's my ninth album. All right, number 8. We got Mune Music. This came out in 2024, like a year ago right now. And it's the 10th album. On this one, I'm cheating a little bit because when they released the 10th album, I think that same weekend, like it released on Friday, I think Monday, they had the deluxe, right? So I count the deluxe version as the version, right? So you got Karate Kid on that one. And I'm gonna warn you, for those of you who know me, I am not a lyric guy. That's not the first thing I care about. Like, I'm not gonna listen to it and like listen to the lyrics and say, you know what? I don't. I just had this. All right, it's gone now. So what I mean by that, like lyrics are not gonna be the thing to hold me. It's not gonna be the thing to connect me and say, okay, this is why you like this song. You're just not gonna do that. But for me, it's the music, the vibes, right? Like there's a ton of songs that I love that the vibe is there and lyrics are pretty ridiculous or awful or does it make sense? And I will continue to listen to it and continue to vibe on that because that's the vibes. I know songs that have tremendous lyrics, great lyrics, but I don't like the music. Not gonna listen to that. I'm sorry. I'll read it. I can appreciate it as a wannabe songwriter, type guy that appreciates that talent and skill to be able to put good lyrics out there. But I'm not gonna listen to it all the time. It's just not me. So we got Karate Kid, nostalgia. Dude, they have Ralph Macchio in the video. I mean, hook, line, and sinker for me. Again, sus lyrics on this one. It's a little weird. You don't really understand why, if this is from the point of Mr. Miyagi, why is he saying to Daniel some of the things? But I'll let it rest. I'm just not going to dig into it and leave it alone. But they have Ralph Macchio, the Karate Kid, Daniel LaRusso in the video. I mean, it was done. I had no choice. It was over for me. So, all right. Second song that I really love on this one is All My Love. Now, this is a love song. This is a slow song, a beautiful song with piano. Great song. In the music video for this one, another one. I mean, Chris Martin, dude. There's something about Chris Martin that he knows. It's like, how can I get Alex to like this song more? How can I get Alex to love it more? Let me put Dick Van Dyke, Like, yeah, the guy that plays Bert and Mary Poppins. Like, I love that movie. It's my favorite live action Disney movie. It's amazing. It has everything. It has animation. It has songs. It has dancing. It's remarkable. I mean, it's a remarkable movie. I love that movie. Let's not even talk about Let's Go Fly a Kite. Let's not talk about it because then tears will be coming down. You don't want that. I mean, maybe some of you guys might, but I don't want that. Let me put it that way. I don't want to do that. So, anyways, you got Dick Van Dyke, that nearly 100 years old in this video, and it's like about his family. It's like a touching video. If you have not seen this video, do yourselves a favor and watch the video. It is a beautiful video. It is touching, especially if you're into nostalgia and you love Mary Poppins and Dick Van Dyke and stuff like that. Winner. All right. So number 7, Everyday Life. This came out in 2019. It's the 8th album. So this one, Coldplay did something on this one. So if you listen to Coldplay, right, when this one came out, this one felt a little bit more in the old school. Like, of course, the production is more newer, and of course, it's some poppiness to it. But dude, there was some like acoustic guitars in it, and I was like, oh, are they going back? Like, are they going back to this like more sound of parachutes and a rush of blood to the head? Like, is this really happening? No, but it's a great album. I really enjoyed the album. So the two standouts for me: Everyday Life, such a cool song, really cool song, very very cool. Like, again, the guitars on this album, it was like modern plus the old school of what they did. It kind of like blended pretty well. And there's a few cool songs on there where it's just instrumental, which I really did enjoy. Like Sunset is super cool. But yeah, Everyday Life, really good song. And then the nostalgic, sad song, the melancholy song called Daddy. So this is a very sad song. If you know me, you know these songs gonna hit. It's just right there. Gonna hit me where the heart is, where my soul is. It's a sad song, and I really, really Love it. Absolutely love that song. All right, so that was number 7. Number 6 is Milo Xyloto. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's Milo Xyloto. Xyloto. You'll figure it out. It came out 2011, fifth album. All right. So on this album is the first album that where it changed. Like so, every album from here is no skips for me. Okay, meaning I thoroughly love all the songs. You know, the degrees of differences that I love these songs, but I love all the songs. It's legit amazing. I love all these tracks. Okay, so the two standouts for me, you're gonna be like, bro, that's so obvious and commercial. I don't care. Paradise is a great song, and it's silly because if you watch the video, it's like elephants. Who doesn't like elephants? I like elephants. So Paradise, Paradise, and he had the O's and the I's. Like when Coldplay does the O's and the I's and the O's, and they're just yelling that, it is special. It is special to me. I don't know. What's funny is I always think like I try to write songs, right? And I'm thinking, dude, I wonder in the beginning when he started doing these oohs and ahs, right? And he's like with his bandmates, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna sing," and in this section we go, "Oh," and we're just gonna do that. Whoa, for like length of measure. I wonder if anybody pushed back or they were like, you know what? We're gonna trust Chris Martin, and until it fails, then we'll like really like say, hey, we gotta stop with the oohs and ahs. But the oohs and ahs are very successful and they're amazing, and I love them. And trust me, I really am trying to put oohs and ahs in stuff I'm writing, even though I haven't written in a long time. But in the near future, when I start writing again, oohs and ahs are gonna be coming for you. Okay, coming to you from me. I don't know if you hear the airplane. I'm sorry if you hear the airplanes and the helicopters. This is my life right now. I mean, I need a studio, so I'm sorry if you hear it. It's kind of like what I lived through, so you gotta live through it a little bit with me. So again, whatever. So Paradise, great song, right? Amazing. And this song I love, love, love is Us Against the World. Great song. Very low, very chill, very the speed, the vibe that I like. That low register of like melancholy-ish, slow. I love it. Those you're gonna get me on all the time. Those are my favorite usually songs. So that's a great song. Again, no skips on this album. So you're not gonna go wrong with this album at all. And they have Charlie Brown, which I love this song for two reasons. Because it's a great song, number one, and it's called Charlie Brown. But he didn't waste it, right? Like he didn't say let's just name it Charlie Brown and then like not do anything with it. No, 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 no. No. At the end of the song of Charlie Brown, he does a little piano rendition of like Christmas time is here. I mean, what are you doing to me, Chris Martin? I love Charlie Brown. I love Peanuts. Like it's like melding together. And I don't know if you know, I think we're around the same age because this is another thing. Chris Martin has like Michael J. Fox playing guitar with him in on a tour one time in a concert, like Marty McFly, Back to the Future. I don't know what to tell you. What I'm gonna tell you is we connect. There's a deep level of connection that I he loves nostalgia and he loves the like those pop culture stuff and so do I. He keeps writing music. I'm there. So anyway, all right, here we go. So yeah, Us Against the World, check it out. Amazing. All right, so number 5, we're getting into the top 5. X and Y. This might be controversial because there's other ones up there that you're like, these are above X and Y. Let me tell you this: the 5, 4, and 3 are like any day it could like be different. That's how tight they are, right? Like tight, how close knit they are. Like these albums are fantastic. I absolutely love these albums. Like these, like from Milo all the way up. I'm listening to it a lot. You know what I mean? Like those are and Moon Music from the bottom. Everyday Life and Moon Music are the ones I'll play here and there more often than the other one. But dude, X and Y is phenomenal. Okay, their third album it came out in 2005. So I mean, two songs. I had to pick Fix You is the obvious one. Song is one of their best songs, period. Like, no cap, right? It's just phenomenal. It's like Fix You is an incredible, incredible song. And then you have the I have no chance against these songs. Against this kind of music, I'm hopeless. So good. Oh my goodness. But anyways, yes. Fix You, amazing. And What If is amazing. I mean, talk about your melancholy slow songs. Ah, yeah. I mean, dude, my problem is that, especially the last album, there's rarely, I don't, there's not a lot of slow songs. It's like he's too happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, personally, I want Chris Martin to be happy as a person, but professionally, it like hurt Coldplay, right? Because he's writing happy songs and poppier songs, but he's not writing like my melancholy, I want to cry songs as much. And I do not appreciate it. I do not appreciate Chris Martin being so happy that his album sounds happy. Not cool, man. Not cool. Anyways, X and Y, you got Fix You, What If, another No Skips. I mean, phenomenal from Thumping Back. Just put it on, let it ride. Let it ride and enjoy the day. That's it. Number 4. This is the first controversial one. Or maybe the other ones were a little controversial because they were too low. This is the first controversial one. I know that's too high. So I'm I'm pretty inconsistent because I love Coldplay's older albums because of the feel, the rawness, the live instruments, right? I love it. Absolutely love it. But there's something about this album, and I'll tell you what it is. Ghost Stories, okay? This is a sad album. This whole album is like mainly sad songs. And I'm there for it. The difference, one big difference is there's not a lot. I think there's no drums, like live drums, meaning like I'm a drummer, so this hits a little bit. I love playing drums, but the man was still playing drums just on a either on a keyboard or on a drum machine. I don't know what he was doing. It was very electronical. Mind you, this came out before Everyday Life, so that's why you kind of see the disparity. Like, wow, they went super electronical on this album, and then Everyday Life they picked up instruments again. What's happening? But this album is a vibe. The whole album is like so melancholy ish feeling. Most of the songs. Oh, and the last song. Okay, anyway, I'll give you the song, but trust me, just listen to this album if you can get past the electronicness of it and you love melancholy vibes, you're gonna really appreciate this album, I think. So here's the two song that I want to highlight: Sky Full of Stars. So this is like one of the only, I'm trying to think, but this is like the biggest like not melancholy song, but it's so dope. It's so fun, and they're experimenting with the EDM, and I think it hits. You know what I'm saying? Because it's pretty dope. Yeah, it's great song, and the last song, and I love this because it's fun. They finish the song and right, and then there's like 2 minutes of silence, or something like that. But if you don't press skip, you're gonna have a very nice surprise because it continues and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful song. I absolutely, it's one of my favorite songs. Like, period, point blank. Oh, in Ghost Stories, check it out. You will not be disappointed. Number 3, Viva la Vida, baby. I mean, this album incredible. So to me, I consider that this the most experimental album. Okay, so they're like I think they recorded in like a church in Spain, like an abandoned church or something like that. And Brian Eno produced it, and they really went like for the different vibes, for the different feel. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of traditional drumming on this one, but the music is phenomenal. Like it is so good. Like this is the most versatile album in my opinion. Like this album is like, hey, you want to see Coldplay experiment and like do different stuff? This is the album because it still had that classic rock and the classic guitar riffs and stuff like that. But just the way it was arranged, and then they kind of have the song that like you could tell is influenced by Japanese. Like it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful album. No skips. This was the first album that when I fell in love with them. This was the first album like I was there with Current because the prior. So this is what, like I said, this is the fourth album. So there were three albums that came out before that I was not currently listening to them at the time when they came out. So I know horrible. I want to slap Alex. I want to go back to 2000 and be like, hey, there's this album that's gonna drop called Parachutes. You must get it. It will change your life because it changed mine. It just a little later. That's pretty frustrating when you think about it. Anyways, so Viva la Vida, Viva la Vida. These are the two songs. I'm gonna have to say Viva la Vida like one. Whoa. Oh man, that it raises you. It takes you, it lifts you up and like swarms you to the high heavens of war. I don't know. It's kind of like war-y type of album. I like that they do themes too. Like if you see their tour of an album, they like kind of dress up that theme. Pretty dope. And I like this theme. It was like old school army, and they're like wearing the old school hats and stuff. Pretty cool, man. If you ask me, pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. So the second song, which is amazing, is Death and All His Friends. This song is so cool. It's the last song. I noticed there's a trend with their last song. They're kind of like, hey, like this is the more experimental. These are the longer songs, and I love it. Like every last song is like a bop. It's so good. And when I mean a bop, I mean a sad bop most of the time. But this is another one. It's a beautiful song. Journey. It has cool musical transitions, and it's just great. Just listen to it. No skips. Album, no skips. I mean, they hit it out of the park with many albums, and this is definitely one of them. All right, so number two. So this is the hardest one. Picking number one, number two was the hardest one because I absolutely love these albums. These are literally my two top favorite albums of their period, and it's hard to pick which one is better. But number two is Parachutes. It hurts to put them on number two, but this one is their very first album. Came out in 2000. It has incredible music. I love the rawness on this. Like you could feel that the studio wasn't it was a professional studio. I know, but it had that like crispiness. It had texture. I don't know how else to say it. This album has a lot of texture to it. And it's so beautiful. I love this album. It's amazing. It's like perfect, you know. So the two songs I want to highlight is Yellow. Again, incredible song. This is a love song, but it really has that sad tone to it that I appreciate from Coldplay. It's so beautiful. Um and like he really hit it out the park. It's just funny to me, like when I hear some of the things they say about certain songs. Is like he showed it to this song to people, in the band. They're like, "Man, it's fine," and it's like this humongous, humongous hit. I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. So Yellow, obvious, love that song, amazing song, and then one of my all-time favorite songs of period, just all-time favorite song, Sparks. This is a song for the longing person, like oh we kind of like this, we're together but we're not together anymore. um but that's what it feels like. I'm not sure about the lyrics again as much as I sing it, but it had that longing feeling, like I'm talking about a person I love but we're not together. That's the vibe I get anyways. But Sparks, please, I mean, look, the reason I'm giving you these highlights, like if you're not Coldplay fan, and if you at least listen to these two songs on each album, kind of gives you a feel for them. That's why I got like some popular songs and some of their up songs, but also their down songs. I gave you both. Like I'm giving you a variety. but just listen to these songs. If you don't like it, that's fine. You're wrong, but at least give them a chance. All right. So Sparks is a beautiful song. You gotta listen to it. All right. So we're back to number one. We're here. The most important, you know, yeah, you guys should know. A rush of blood to the head. All right. Caveat. As far as a rush of blood to the head and parachutes, they're perfect to me. Perfect albums. Love these albums. The reason I put A Rush of Blood to the Head as number one is because it was because of Clocks that I even like really cared about Coldplay. Like it was the song Clocks that was like, whoa, who is this? Like, who are these guys? I remember watching the trailer of Peter Pan, the live version, and they had Clocks, and I was like, song is incredible. This song is incredible. Like, and that piano. So this is the funny part. That kind of sounded like a little bit like a Halloween theme, but it's not. But the funny part is when he played this song to the band and the bandmates, they were like, "This is not gonna go well." Like they didn't think it was gonna do anything. Like it's crazy to me that they didn't understand what kind of a hit they had on their hands. This was a humongous hit. Clocks, probably their biggest song, period. That's probably the song they are known for the most. So that's why I just give it a little bump ahead of Parachute, just because that was the song that got my attention. That was the song that I was like, "Who's this Coldplay?" And then I just really got into them, and yeah, I haven't not listened to them ever since. I listened to them very, very often. Don't you judge me. So anyways, we got Clocks as the first song, which is the obvious song. Like you gotta listen to it. And then I got Politic. Bro, this song is so fire. Like all these songs are so good. I love Politic because again, I love when they do like a transition, uh like genre type. Not genre per se, but like it's like they change it up. You know what I'm saying? It's a transition. And in Politic they have a beautiful transition. No Escape album. I mean this album is phenomenal. Like I remember when I first heard it, I was like, I couldn't believe it. And like at the time that I first heard this, I wasn't allowed to listen to what people call worldly music, right? So it's like music that's not Christian. So I was not allowed to listen to this. So it was in secret. So I bought these CDs and I had to hide them. I know, right? That's kind of weird, but that's the truth. I had to hide them. So I mean, but when I first heard this, it was like, so that's kind of the main reason I love this Christian band called Delirious, because they're from the UK, from they're British as well, and they have like the soaring, like Chris Martin soaring on some of their songs, and even my a buddy of mine were like, this is like the Christian Coldplay. It was the closest thing we could listen to that was like Coldplay ish, kind of gave me that same vibe. But yeah, anyways, we're not talking about Delirious, but so Rush of Blood to the Head, number one, as again the top. I would say like the top is like so close together, like 6 through 3 especially is like really, really close. And then there's like a gap. And then there's the first two, which are incredible. This is just a peak. I should have done a tier system because the whole rating 1 through 10 was hard, and it hurts me because some of them are like feel like they're my children, and I don't want to offend them. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to offend these albums that like just really inspired me to like be sad. You know. So for those of you who are Coldplay fans, what is your ranking? Please let me know in the comments. I want to see how different it is and why. Again, if you notice, I love the sadder stuff. So the happier albums are like lower than the sadder albums because I love sad music. It makes me happy. Strangely enough, sad music makes me happy. So, anyways, thank you for listening. This was so fun to make. I hope the helicopter and the airplane was not distracting to you as it was to me. But I'm sorry. Maybe in the future, if you do hear it, I'll learn how to use this editing stuff and I could take out the whole airplane out of it. And if you don't hear the airplane, I'm joking. There is no airplane. There is no helicopters. I'm just imagining things. Rebel out.